What's up, Kingdom Builders? I downloaded something the other day that I wanted to share with you that I think will be really helpful, and it really should be helpful. So I'm going to just show you some scribbles on my little drawing near pad. So let me show you. I want to block some of this stuff off. Here's the old way. See, we're entering into a season of newness with AI and with the emergence of technologies and software and systems that allow us to do things in a day that used to take us a month. And the challenge with all this is we're going to be pouring that new wine into old wineskins. So to be effective as kingdom builders, we need to honor the principle of new wine, new wineskin, which means we need to be able to renew our minds to what is available. And something that helps people get results faster, helps you to get results faster in your business, is a good thing. It's from God, right? God is not taking people that have backhoes and downgrading them to shovels. That's not how the kingdom works, right? The kingdom is first the blade, then the ear, then the full corn. So there's always a progression. The apple's either growing or dying. There is no neutral. So all this stuff with AI and with technology, that is to be embraced and to be a steward of for the benefit and the blessing of others and the glory of God. So here's the old way. The old way, as it relates to funnels and conversion and enrollments, is kind of a taking framework. It's a twisting. It's an upstairs, uphill. The new way is a give. It's an invitation. It's a downhill system. And here's how most people build their businesses. Like the ascension ladder, right? So on the left, right here, information, right here, time, steps, opt in for free lead magnet, buy a $9 thing, buy a $50 thing, buy a $500 thing. Oh, join our mastermind and we'll help you. Right? A lot of time, a lot of steps, a lot of load. Boo. Do you like to be treated like that? The experience that you like? Does that spark joy in you? Does that help you achieve results fast? No. And no, and no, and no. See, the reality is people no longer care about information. If information equaled results, then we go to the bookstore and get a book on wealth and we'd be rich. We go to the bookstore, get a book on weight loss, and we'd be skinny. Information does not equal results. What people need is information plus help. The bat phone, I call it. I just had a call there. Looks like we're still recording. Have, question, get, answer. And the businesses of the future will be the ones that do that well. So the good news is about our type of businesses is they're not going to ever go anywhere. So not only do we have more information than ever on YouTube and TikTok and Google, but with the emergence of AI, now information is easier than ever to generate. Push button, generate really high quality information. So please don't make your business around all this information and all this stuff. Because there's going to be people coming into the marketplace that do this. Boom. They move this thing right here all the way to the front end of their funnels, their systems, their attraction and invitation process. And then they offer this right out the gate. So they've compressed the time, they've compressed the steps, they've compressed the load. And that means that you're going to have happy folks. I don't believe AI is going to take your business. I believe that the Christian businesses that are leaning into AI, that are powered by AI, I believe that your customers will go to those businesses. So this is not for you to be fearful or afraid or concerned. This is for you to be excited about and understand the opportunities now that you have to accelerate and velocitize the growth of your companies. Here's what we're doing. Now, setting aside the concern about what do we do with people who those roles have been up-leveled, because what we're doing is we're upgrading all of our team. So the team that did the things that AI can now do, we're putting them into other positions of leadership, and that's so exciting to see. So here's what we got. We have a system now where, and this is, I know this sounds really almost hard to believe. We're going to be putting together some demos to just show you this stuff because it's just going to be, really, really, it's so stretching that it's almost difficult to comprehend. So just be patient. Hopefully within the next week or so, if not by the time you already see this video, there will be some resource online just proving this out and showing this to you. But number one, we now have the capacity with AI to push a button and have ads generated either from a website or from like 1 or 2 sentences of instruction. The AI will pull up 5 headlines, 5 ad copies, 5 images. You can use AI to generate the images. You can modify it, you can adjust it, and then with another button, you can automatically convert those ads into videos. You can post it on Facebook, Google Display, Google keywords, retargeting, all that stuff, YouTube, Snapchat, LinkedIn, TikTok. There's probably some other ones I'm forgetting. And then what the AI does is it also split tests everything, and then it provides a feedback loop. So the ad that did better receives more spend than the ad that did worse. So it has a built-in optimization, which is incredibly powerful. If you're in the media buying business, if you're in the agency business, you need to really adjust quickly because there's a bullet heading towards you that you probably aren't even aware of. You don't want to be expanding your blockbuster franchises with the emergence of streaming. Number 2, in our business models, we have a process where we reach out to opt-in leads with a welcome call, where it's just a delivery of value. Like, hey, thanks for opting in for the thing. We got a lot of resources. If you can answer 2 quick questions, I can send you over some really good stuff. Hey, goal 1, goal 2, fantastic. Like, I'm going to send you over some really good stuff about this. And then maybe I'll give you a follow-up call tomorrow. Click, done. Well, we now have the ability to have an actual conversation that is, if you didn't know it was an AI, it would be human-like, that can talk to people for now up to about 50 minutes, 50 to 55 minutes. And so all of the outbound, all the SDR, all the setting, that is going away. So now what that means is, and also the funnels, I mean, that stuff's pretty easy now. You can push a button, that's all done. So now what happens is you push a button, you generate leads into a funnel, that you have AI that automatically cultivates the leads. And part of our process is we always have what we call a fit call, which is like a 10, 15-minute call to just make sure that it's a good fit, that we can help them, that we want to help them, that they like us, that we like them. So now you have removed all of the load of the media buying. You've removed all of the load of the sales, leadership management, and accountability for setter teams, for SDR teams, for outbound teams. And you're really like pushing a button and generating phone calls of highly qualified people. Because the other thing the AI can do is it can actually downsell. It can talk to people. It can send them a text. It can follow up. It's again, we're gonna have some demos. I know it's hard to believe, but trust me when I tell you this stuff is really it's legit and it's awesome. Next, so what that means then is you have like a rep that does a quick fit call and then books into a strategy session. So the next thing that AI has replaced on our team is about 95% of our sales management, leadership, and accountability for our enrollment team, or some of you might call them a closer team. I don't like to close people. We invite people. Now, what this AI does is the old system was we have a sales director, and she would spend about 80 to 90% of her time doing call reviews so that she could provide feedback and coaching and make sure that we're optimizing the throughput in the enrollments. Well, even doing that with her time, we penetrate maybe 10 to 15% of the call volume. So what we've done is we've created a system where all of our calls are transcribed, 100%. The AI will take a look at our script and our benchmarks in our script, and it will automatically identify if they're on track or if they're off track with specific, precise feedback about where they might be off track. And then what it'll do is it will summarize all of the questions and the pain points. It will give the rep real-time feedback, like, hey, this thing wasn't really up to standard. Here's some things that you could do better. And do you have any questions for me about how you could do it better? And it provides real-time script languaging, like, hey, you said this, you could say this, and this would be better next time. So real-time feedback for the rep. It also summarizes the entire conversation and creates an email that the rep can, with one button, copy paste. We're actually setting it up such that it'll happen automatically. And then finally, and this is where it gets really powerful, is with a push of a button, you can take your top performing rep and you can compare it with the bottom performing rep. And the AI will show you what the top performing rep is doing that the bottom performing rep isn't, so that the bottom performing rep can choose to sharpen, choose to improve their behavior, or choose to go ride another bus. So with that one application, we have now reduced all of that system. The next thing that AI can do is the same principles that deal with the enrollment in the invitation, or what you might call marketing and sales, can also be deployed towards the customer support and client support side, both with tier 1, like simple things, and also tier 2, more complex things. So we have an app that you can deploy in your business that deploys AI into email and chat follow-ups. We also have a system where you can plug in folks that will manage that for you. It's $1.25 an hour to have 24/7, 365 coverage. But also you can set it up so that your customers, your clients, your members, heck, even your team can call into a number, and that they will have a real-time conversation with the AI to get their questions answered. So it's next level stuff. So I just encourage you to make sure you're pressing in. If there's something we can do to help you with this stuff, reach out. This is what we specialize in. This is easy for us. And also, I'd love for you to just share a couple of your takeaways, like what jumped out at you with this, what'd you like? If you have negative things to say, like just don't say them, because we're a crew of positive people, and we just don't care to hear it, and it's just stupid. So positive, what'd you like? What are you going to do? Let us know if we can help, and keep the hammer down, y'all. We're in some very exciting times. It's the times of uncertainty when there's the greatest transfer of wealth. And God's not giving you a spirit of fear. So you should not be fearful about these things. You should be a powerful person with self-discipline and a sound thinking.